Princess Beatrice and Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, also known as Edo, quietly christened their 7-month-old daughter Sienna Elizabeth Mapelli Mozzi this week, reports claim. Queen Elizabeth's granddaughter and the property developer, who married July 2020, were joined by family members on Friday at Chapel Royal St James's Palace for a private ceremony, according to Hello magazine. Although no details from the ceremony have been shared, it is understood that Beatrice's sister, Princess Eugenie, and her mother, Sarah Ferguson, were also present. It was previously suggested that Beatrice would christen Sienna last November, when Eugenie's son, August, and Zara and Mike Tyndall's son, Lucas, were baptised, alongside each other in the presence of the Queen at the Royal Chapel of All Saints in Windsor, Berkshire. But Sienna was just 2 months old at the time, and it is likely she may have wanted to wait a little longer to christen her child, following in the footsteps of her mother, who christened Beatrice when she was 4 months and Eugenie when she was 9 months old. Edoardo had son Christopher Wolfe with American architect Dara Hung in 2016. But after his relationship with the architect ended, Edoardo met Beatrice. They started a relationship in 2018 and married in 2020. In September last year, Buckingham Palace officially announced Beatrice and property developer Edoardo, who was born and raised in London, welcome baby Sienna. It read, "Her Royal Highness Princess Beatrice and Mr. Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi are delighted to announce the safe arrival of their daughter on Saturday the 18th of September 2021 at 23:42 at the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital, London. The baby weighs 6 pounds and 2 ounces. The new baby's grandparents and great-grandparents have all been informed and are delighted with the news. The family would like to thank all the staff at the hospital for their wonderful care. Her Royal Highness and her children are both doing well, and the couple are looking forward to introducing their daughter to her big brother Christopher Wolfe." News of baby Sienna's baptism comes after Beatrice and her husband travelled to Stockholm this week to join Queen Silvia, Prince Carl Philip and Princess Sofia for the world's first dyslexia conference in Sweden. Queen Silvia, Prince Carl Philip and Princess Sofia welcomed the couple to the Royal Palace in Stockholm on Wednesday ahead of the assembly organised by the global charity Made By Dyslexia, of which Beatrice is an ambassador, aims to transform the perception of dyslexia by bringing together sovereign leaders, governments and change makers to help the charity in their goal of training every teacher and workplace to spot, support and empower every dyslexic mind. Beatrice was herself diagnosed with a learning difficulty, which can affect reading, writing and spelling. When she was 7 years old, her husband Edoardo also had the condition. The princess joined a group which included Eric Adams, Mayor of New York, and Sir Richard Branson to call for synthetic change to empower dyslexic thinking in every school and workplace. Beatrice has long been using her voice to create awareness about dyslexia. Last year, for International Children Book Day, she spoke movingly about how she wants to empower other dyslexic people. Speaking to Hello magazine, she referred to it as a gift because she feels it has offered her different skills in life, saying, "I think that having dyslexia and reflecting on where I am right now in my career path, and also as an older person looking back, it definitely has allowed me to look at things in a new way and come up with solutions." Her words echo the title of Ron Davis's 1994 book, The Gift of Dyslexia, which became an immediate bestseller and became a Bible for people with dyslexia and parents of children with dyslexia. The princess also revealed in the interview that he also has the condition. Queen Elizabeth's granddaughter said that if any child, any bonus son or future babies that are on their way are lucky enough to be diagnosed with dyslexia, I feel incredibly grateful to have tools such as the Helen Arkle Dyslexia Charity that she is patron of, to be able to tap into to give them that extra support. Beatrice said she considered herself lucky to have dyslexia, saying, I think that having dyslexia and reflecting on where I am right now in my career path, and also as an older person looking back, it definitely has allowed me to look at things in a new way and come up with solutions. I also describe it like being able to think in a circle. Yes, my spelling is appalling, and I would wish that I could do something about it, but luckily, spell check has sorted that out for me. She added, I think life is about the moments. It's the challenges that make you. Of course, I would never want there to be any difficult situations. But I feel like if we're able to embrace some of the tools that we have from Helen Arkle Dyslexia Charity and other organisations, then I feel very, very lucky that we can have this conversation. Beatrice and her husband's Stockholm trip is the couple's first official engagement since Edo joined the royal family. While Edo has regularly accompanied his wife at important royal family events, the pair have never taken an official trip abroad together. Most recently, the businessman was seen comforting his wife as she broke down in tears at her late grandfather Prince Philip's memorial service this month. The couple stood next to each other as they sung hymns alongside the rest of the family and remembered the Duke of Edinburgh 1 year after he passed away. It is well known that Beatrice was particularly close to her grandfather, and they were regularly pictured sharing special family moments together over the years. In 2020, Beatrice and Edoardo were able to get married with the Queen and Prince Philip watching on by their side. The nuptials were incredibly special as Beatrice's wedding had been postponed and changed due to the coronavirus pandemic and subsequent lockdown. The family members looked over the moon in official pictures to be sharing the day together, with Beatrice even wearing a modified wedding dress that first belonged to her grandmother, the Queen.